You know it,
Alrighty.
bitch.
Wow. All right. Well, last time, the party got home, met an interesting, eccentric new person, and did group therapy, as well as receiving their reward for the last mission they were on.
When you say it like that, you make it sound like we didn't do anything last session.
I, I mean, what else do I go over? That was literally last session.
We did just have group therapy last session.
Yeah.
And we are now a couple days after group therapy, as we let a couple of days for everyone to kind of, air out, relax, do some personal projects, maybe get some things, figured out with themselves.
Yeah.
What? Oh, John?
I was just putting more
Oh.
money away and changing equipment around.
And we are now into 4 or 5 days into fall. It's the early fall, where the hot temperature hasn't quite lifted completely, but there is a noticeable breeze as air currents are shifting. Nothing has quite changed fully yet, and on this new day, Octavia returns back to the guild while everyone is here at a nice morning. And she's like, and she walks in. Good morning, everyone. I decided that it'd be a good idea to give all of you some time, as the last time I was here when everyone was together, things got a little tense.
This is not because of the bird thing. We can talk to the chairs about that.
Oh no! It was the therapy, whatever that may be. During a couple of these days, I found these interesting flyers that kind of gave me an idea on the structure of the guild's hierarchy. So I've been learning about that.
I'm gonna be real honest with you.
Yeah.
Everything that comes out of Goals' mouth is complete and utter bullshit.
She kind of so she kind of looks through it. From what I see here and that I've taken, that the Goals is the head inventor, arises the leader, whispers the treasurer. You, I believe, are the HR person?
Technically, yes. Although I'm gone just as much as the rest of them, so
I see.
Self-appointed.
Yes, okay. Well, on top of my return, as the asking of the help for those who I would like to solve an issue with, I was able to find something as a bit of a down payment. And she fishes through her pocket and pulls out a ring. And Whisper, this ring looks very familiar to you, because it is the same kind of ring that you have. I was informed by some visions that you may need this in the future. A ring of mind shielding. Actually mop the floors. Well,
Just this paint's been here too long.
And
At
it's
this point, I think
taking
it's
that.
fan into the wood.
How is Racket taking that action?
Racket turns and just stares Latreus down. Like with
You
that,
can make new ones.
with that bird stare that, doesn't actually have any emotion, just they're looking at you.
I'm just gonna look at Racket and go, art reflects the soul, and thus should be ever changing. I'm just gonna stare him down as I mop my image.
And he looks at you, and you look at him, and he looks at you.
This is prolonged die contact. Prolonged die contact.
I understand, but I was guided to give the guild this item as a whole in general. I don't know, I'm trying to use the kind of terminology that you may. Hey, goals, Ariza.
Yes.
Eventually the eye contact breaks, but it's not by you.
Depends what's the item.
She looks, it's a... I think she's asking about the ring of mind shielding. Let me look up real fast to see how hard, if it's what kind of item it is, if it's a common or uncommon. I think it's uncommon.
Oh, I thought I was just limited to the list that I have.
Oh, you are, yes.
Yeah, let me just...
It's uncommon and requires attunement. So yeah. She just kind of holds it and just... I mean, you could decide amongst yourselves which one of you should have it. But I can hold...
Just me, or do I think it'd be funny to give it to Tarragon? Just to see what happens.
Cambry actually starts laughing. That's funny.
Thanks, I try.
Oh.
Out of character, he actually could get replicate magic item for that, but at level 10.
At level 10, I see. Eventually, you
5 seconds. I need my hard drive.
Drawing up. Oh. Hard drive. I can't get that last antler. There it is. You eventually mop up your drawing. Well, I mean, it is for the group in general. I can hold on to it. And she puts the ring back into her pocket. Are you working on Arises now? Lucharius is just mopping up.
I'm just over here freeing up all this floor space and going, man, we could use a table there, or we could put a piano there, or we could put like a functioning bar somewhere.
She kind of just moves around. It's just kind of like listily walking around, not really having a goal. Kind of has that urgency, but doesn't want to push the subject any further, like she's been having.
You know, that's fair.
You know, I just gotta say, this is now 2 characters in a row that Jazz has that have fallen for people who have something to do with death or stars.
Title.
Just kind of watching. Look!
Oh. How rare is a ring of mind shielding?
It is uncommon.
It's uncommon. And at level 10, you do get that feature that lets you make common or uncommon for cheaper.
As I am right now, I don't think I could make that.
Of course. Yes, I mean... Look, I
I can't make you any common item you want.
She's just kind of like pacing at this point. She's like, I really wish not.
Excuse me, can you watch your feet? I'm mopping here.
I wish not to push the topic, but I really do need... I really do need you. I really need your help. My vision has shown me that I need it. And...
I mean, guys, do we have a job lined up right now?
No.
Let me finish mopping, and we can at least get started on this. Right? Like, there's no reason we can't.
I figured that a few of you would be a bit more, forthright with it, as it is dealing with undead and things of the such. But...
What the...
And she's actually kind of like in a huff about it.
As I pass her by, I'm just going to pat her on the shoulder and be like, we got this, don't worry. We just need some prep time.
Of course. Of course, of course, of course. As I shall sit in the nearest chair. And she sits in her chair and just kind of like rocking a little bit out of not knowing what to do with herself.
Yeah, we need entertainment in here. I'm just going to start mopping up the whisper one.
Minerva's entertainment, you say? And she goes kind of to stand near one of the staircases and pulls out her lyre and begins to play music.
Ah, that'll do. I was just thinking we might need to set up a stage or something in that corner over there.
But she just begins to play music just to kind of ease the tension. And it's a nice, slow, melodic tune. Something that's like... something that's, kind of just an easy... moderate, not like too slow, but something.
It's
that's...
like some Dragon Age tavern music.
Yeah, something like that.
And Whisper joins in for vocals.
It's really funny because you go to do some vocals, and Minura also she's doing vocals, but instead she's making the sound of other instruments with her vocal cords. So there's multiple instruments playing, but only one person playing an instrument. And I will... You know what, Latreus, you're mopping, so I'm just going to get all of them gone.
Come on, I had an order I was going in. Oh my god, what? Quick, Garrett! It looked inappropriate. It
did, didn't it? Whoops. If I can get that fucking last piece of hair, I can't find the, there it is.
Jacob gets Twitch banned.
But you eventually, eventually you get all the mop all the drawings up. And Racket just kind of, after you finish, Racket looks at you. Something greater has brewed in this brain.
Yeah.
And he just scurries out the window.
Oh my god.
You'd think he would learn to stop jumping out of those after the last time. He's gonna stand there and blink. And now we need a new mop.
And now we need a new mop.
I'm just gonna walk over to the window.
And the window's not broken. He opened the window and just
I'm gonna close it now. Latch it shut.
You close it and you just hear boom as as you turn to look, and there's just black feathers.
I'm just gonna yell through the glass. You will learn to use a door like a reasonable human being.
Never! And he runs away.
Oh my god. Racket is so good. He's so good.
But he's not. He's.
I'm barricading this. At this point, it's a matter of principle. Who has that immovable rod?
Oh my god.
If Camber's if I remember correctly, you stopped someone from buying it.
Yeah, and now it'd be useful. This is one of those very few instances where a stick that does not move would be very useful.
Oh, you mean the rod you went on a 20-minute tangent about?
Yeah, that one.
Octavia's gotten to the point where she's like tapping on the table, like kind of in that nervous need to go.
Putting the mop up. We don't really have a storeroom for this, so I'm using the war room.
You just go put the mop in the war room. Nice.
Yeah, just set it in the corner or something. Just water stains come out of wood.
No, not the graveyard. It is. The journey is right outside of Saltspire Bay. It is somewhat of a journey, but there has seemed to be some undead coming out of there. That I've been tasked with taking care of. Something a bit more difficult than myself that needs to be taken care of soon before a bigger issue arises. That's why I need you. That's why I need your team. That's why I saw your team in my vision. The raven on her shoulder caws. Yes. We shall be. I hope. I have been a bit on edge.
Yeah.
How much money's in the guild chest? I think he's...
Hold on.
Got to look up the gold that you have. Oh.
Hold on.
I don't know what that was for.
Hold on.
Hold on. Holding on.
What am I holding on to?
Why?
I'm gonna need an office. And thinking about a renovation. I don't know. I was just seeing what we could work with. I know we just bought furniture, but I don't know.
I just look over to Ariza, give the look of like, are you fine with that?
I was thinking like a stage about that big.
Hey, Jacob, quick character question.
Yes.
If I can replicate anything with variable rarity, I can only do the common stuff, right?
I think so right now, if that's what it says in your character sheet.
Well, let me rephrase.
And then building an addition office right here.
So, like, if I choose a spell scroll, can I put any spell in there, or does it have to be from my spell list?
It has to be one that you can learn.
Okay.
Yeah. Renovations would be nice, but I'm not sure about a stage. That's what Ariza says.
Okay. Well, what about an office? Private room, somewhere soundproofed.
293 just kind of scratches his head. I mean, we don't use the war room.
I mean, you're right. But also, I don't think they would trust me with keeping the guild's chest in my office.
We could split the room.
Maybe.
Goodness. I think you could use the war room for a while. We go on some more missions, gather some gold, see about it when we have more funds.
I mean, I can go ahead and drop like 400 gold on it right now. Gold's not really something I need, so. I have no idea, but it'd be a good down payment. I'm not a carpenter. I haven't talked to a carpenter yet. This place is made out of wood. I specialize in burning that.
Wood and stone. Some foundations and things are stone. Let me look at something.
Yeah.
Maybe think about
discuss
this
after the mission.
Yes,
Oh,
thank
yeah,
you.
no, I was just thinking it's something that could be done, like, while we're on this. But yeah, sure.
Yes, thank you. It would be great if we could get this started. All right, I think I saw carts outside.
Oh yeah, how far is Saltspire Bay?
I'll see. You're on cart, probably about 15 days.
Guess we're getting more rations.
You know what? Cambry,
Yeah?
it's been a while since you've been on a mission with us. I am going to try to get you to come on the next one with us. In the meantime, I have a mission for you.
Okay. What's up?
Here is 400 gold.
Okay.
I need you to inquire about a carpenter to potentially build an addition. And just kind of check to see how much he wants. I'm also giving you this gold because I don't want to put it in the guild chest. So just hold on to this for me, okay?
She takes it. Of course. She looks at 293. You know how to build things. Come on, you're coming with me just in case. He's like, okay. I got it. And the two of them are gonna party up and go do that when you guys leave.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna Jacob, with that box of red apples and the burlap sack of strawberries, about how many rations do you think I could make for a vegetarian?
You had a couple of days to dry some stuff, like some dried fruits. I would say you could get one way with what you have.
So about 15 days worth of rations?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Awesome.
And Octavia looks is like, of course, and we should not worry too much. Saltspire Bay is the capital of ration making. It is where all of the rations in all the general stores come from, because of their. Oh, you should know this. What? It's because of their big salt rock out in the ocean.
Yeah.
Of course.
I heard a rumor recently that the reason why our oceans are mostly saltwater is because they have eroded away at salt deposits. That all of that salt over the millions of years that our planet has existed, it just kind of filled the ocean.
Oh, that's ridiculous. We all know the great story of how our deities came and shaped the planet with their different followers.
You're a creationist.
I'm dead. DED dead.
Wait, what did it say?
Oh fuck!
Oh god, you're one of those kind of people.
Oh fuck! A world with literal deities. Holy shit! Oh, I love it.
I like how you say this out loud as we have a literal cleric in our group.
Yeah, I know, right?
No.
Octavia,
God bless.
kind of whatever, shakes her head, whatever. It's like, all right. So when we are ready, when you are ready, let us head out. And she does a flourish as she turns around and walks out the doors to go wait at the cart.
I'm gonna go grab my stuff.
Oh yeah, were we gonna bring any NPC companion, or is it just gonna be the?
I think she is the NPC companion.
Yes.
Oh.
Matthew's correct on that one.
Okay.
I gotta go buy rations and go to the library beforehand.
You don't have to buy anything. We get free fish rations so long as we're in town.
I
Yeah,
still
I'm
need to go to the
refilling my
library.
rations.
Do you go to the library? What do you go to the library for?
I want to look for a book on common magical artifacts.
Okay.
How much rations can we stock up on?
You can stock up to 60 at max.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yes, you were able to, you're able to find a book. It's probably about 15 gold pieces of common magical items.
Oh, yeah, I'll buy the book.
All right. Yeah, it's just it's a list of basic common magical items. So, you know, anything in any common magical item that is legitimate, you can look up in that.
Sweet. I assume stuff
Yeah, tell me
pertaining
about.
to Warforge is I can't make, right?
Probably, yeah. Just like give me a heads up on what you're thinking of, and I'll look at it and see if it makes sense for it to be in there. If it's like, especially if it's like a specific thing, like a named item, like somebody has a name.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah. Do you guys gear up and get ready?
And I'm stocking up the rations.
Okay.
Finishing up last minute business.
I'm gathering people around. Gotta get goals. So Tarragon meets you at the library goals and goes to walk with you back.
I'll meet up with Galra.
Galra, who watched everybody get ready and just sitting there, just like, what?
Neat mouse.
Neat
Just
mouse.
like, Yeah.
You ready?
Thanks. Yeah, I've got all of my stuff. I mostly
You
keep
just-
it on me.
You just carry all of that on you, huh? No, don't put any of it in your room. Have you even been in your room?
And Nick just kind of shrugs, like, eh.
Dude, we gotta get you some nicer digs.
What?
Digs. Digs.
Doesn't your
D-I-G-S. Digs.
doesn't your back hurt? That's funny.
He's just like, yeah, but kind of ignore it and go about my business. It is what it is.
Dude, no. We're getting you a bed. We're getting you a better bed.
It's fine.
Quit
Doesn't
suffering in
matter,
silence,
it's
man.
fine. It's fine.
No, we're doing it now.
Oh my god.
Making it my personal mission. It's happening.
No.
Let's go.
No.
We're leaving for the mission. Bye.
Oh my god. He kind of gets up and he's just like, God. As he drags his
Gets
feet,
all
puts his
rubbed.
mouth on his shoulder.
Octavia is actually waiting in the seat of your nice carriage with the horses all ready to go. Just like, ah, yes, of course. All right, everyone.
So, Cannonball,
Yeah.
you make sure that little bastard comes in through the front door.
Gotcha.
He says that as Racket walks right past him.
I can drive, dude. Ariza scoots in next to Octavia in the front seat.
Can you drive?
Is she the are we there yet person? Sticks tongue out at Latreus.
I didn't even say that.
So yeah, it looks like Tarragon's going to be sitting in the carriage with everyone this time.
Well, this is a different change of pace.
Not Latreus having to sit in Tarragon's lap because he takes up 2 seats.
Yeah, exactly.
This is weird. We need a caravan.
As you all pile in, and like everyone's just kind of like, this is so. Ariza.
This isn't the usual arrangement.
Yeah. Ariza's been pouting about driving the last 3 missions. Yeah. As the cart begins to go, the horses whinny as they start their track. Octavia lets a raven out, and it just kind of flies, circling you guys as you head off. And she just kind of looks, just follow the raven. That's all we need to do. It will know where we need to go. As it starts heading to the, what is it, southwest? Yes, I think so. Yes, to the southwest. You guys begin your journey.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
On the long trek, Octavia takes off her mask and just kind of sets it down on her lap just to kind of look and let the wind flow through her hair and stuff. That thing can get awfully sweaty. So I do not know you personally very well, but I know an idea about your abilities through my vision. Please, tell me about yourselves. We've got a long journey ahead. Gay panic.
Not me, still laid across Tarragon's lap. Hi, I'm Latreus.
Of course. Man, you should have been in the trust therapy talk yesterday.
Really should have been. Missed out.
Right.
Got a lot of our grievances out with each other, I think. You know, I think it went well. I think it was healthy.
Says the one person who didn't talk during it.
What do you mean?
I led the discussion.
I led the discussion and gave my reasoning.
Yes, you can,
There's
Goals.
a lot we don't know about Tarragon, and that's fair.
Would have learned about our deep feelings. That's a strange place to start out in a partnership or in workmanship. Ariza, how well are you hiding your gay panic?
Would that just be a luck roll?
It's up to you. It would be probably a flat 20, if anything. Maybe a deception.
I'd say a deception.
Maybe
check.
a deception.
Yeah, if you're trying to hide something, that's deception.
It's up to you if it's disadvantage or not. Yeah, deception, disadvantage if you feel like that would be appropriate.
Appropriate.
Okay, Goals you don't notice.
Okay.
She nods. Well, I guess I'll start. I work at the graveyard. I tend the graveyard at the in the capital. Probably one of the very few who actually follows the Raven Queen to a T. I know many of the other grave attendants are more use her terms rather than her teachings to help prepare a grave.
Whisper just nervously looks to the side.
I do. You know, I've met many kinds of people through that. But I'm not a pushover. Every so often, some little bastard comes in and tries to revive a bunch of the undead, so I have to deal with them. and the undead. It's not fun. But it is my... Is that a frequent... It's on and off. At the least twice a year it happens. I spend my time reading, gardening. I love to garden.
Is there nothing you can do to the corpses to prevent them from being raised?
I'm not that kind of fighter. I don't really have the best ability to consecrate things.
I mean, you could take away their hip bone. That would seem pretty effective.
That's when I put someone to rest, I do everything I can to put all of them to rest. It's not my job to take away any part of a person when being buried.
Pragmatic and the emotional approach.
Exactly. I have to be there for the families. Offering tea of my many different... yeah, that's one of the things I do. I do grow my own tea leaves sometimes. That's part of my gardening, but I have my own little vegetable garden right outside the graveyard.
Well, Atreus instantly perks up at this. Vegetables?
Yes. It's better to make your own. It's much fresher.
Right?
And usually I do kind of tend to plant near the families that don't have any living members left. Great fertilizer. But other than that, it's more of a hobby than anything.
Doesn't the racket already have a garden?
You mean the strawberry garden?
You know,
That
greenhouse may not be a bad idea for racket. That's...
I thought about it. Some of you didn't think it would be a good idea.
Look, I'm fine with him having a greenhouse so long as he knows that he can only grow his plants in the greenhouse.
I see you have somebody with a green thumb within your group.
Very in touch with nature.
Yes, of course. Hey, landscaping isn't a bad idea.
We can't let him do it for the whole compound.
Yes, I didn't even expect for him to have.
He's gonna go way too overboard with it.
Octavia kind of...
Do you want snakes in the greenhouse? Because that's how you get giant constrictor snakes in the greenhouse.
At least we would be noticeable. That's fair.
Like
Octavia...
we aren't already?
I mean, other than the rhododendron growing outside.
The most common person that walks among us is Goals, who wanted to weaponize mind control.
Wow.
First, get it right. I didn't want to weaponize mind control. I wanted to weaponize that. Never mind. It's just gonna start up the argument again.
She looks...
Just saying.
Anyway, she's...
Because yes, when clerics weaponize their deity, it's fine. But when I want to do it, it's wrong.
She just kind of looks around.
Not the point. They don't weaponize them.
A cleric? What kind of... who Pertel may you be a cleric of? So our 20 questions this time. Damn, that was good timing! Holy shit! Octavia nods and kind of does that lean back thing to kind of look at everyone and kind of looks over. Makes direct eye contact with Galra that Galra would allow at this point. Just,
Yeah.
You've been awfully quiet.
I don't have much to say.
Man, a few words. I understand. Many people have. The last caretaker of the graveyard was that. I had to learn a lot from his actions rather than his words.
Fair enough.
I don't get to talk to very many people like this often.
Not many friends over there.
Oh, it's a bit of an isolated life, I would say, but I do meet many
Not many
people.
living.
Question: how close? How close or how far away is Octavia from Galra?
Depends. Is Galra sitting in the back or the middle of the cart? Because
Probably towards the back.
towards the back. So you are
Probably with
basically
Whisper.
the furthest distance away as they are sitting in one of the seats in the front, diagonal from you in the back.
Okay, so as she's like, well, I don't really get to talk to people that often, he kind of mumbles under his breath in a language that most wouldn't understand. It shows.
Would I recognize it?
It's primordial, right? Yeah.
I
Yeah.
heard it.
Oh, I
Latreus.
understood it too.
Yeah, again, he mumbles. He just kind of mumbles it to himself. So those around would hear it.
Whisper mumbles to him in his own dialect of it, saying, "You too."
And he just kind of nods.
Latreus is just gonna pipe up in primordial. I've literally been able to speak it this entire time.
Octavia kind of puts her hands together. Oh, wow. An interesting amount of languages that everyone knows. I know a couple of interesting ones myself. And she just kind of looks actually looks at Ariza and says in Infernal, "It's quite interesting. You have such a wonderful group of people."
Terrifying.
and just has this big smile that's kind of doofy. But that's not all. I can also speak, and then she starts saying things in like a shrieking, shrill noise, and all of you are like, "Oh my god!" And then you're just like, "Oh, it's abyssal." Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she looks back at Ariza. We're in the capital of Tieflings. Of course, it's good to know Infernal.
I don't know Infernal.
Same.
Well, it's good to know it. I never said it's bad to not know it. Huh.
I know this one, and I just say, "Where is the bathroom in Draconic?"
Yeah.
Tarragon understands.
I think Tarragon
You just
gave
get that-
look.
You just get like a nod, and Tarragon just pats your head.
De donde? Bagno.
De donde baño?
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Donde está la biblioteca?
And as Octavia's sitting down, her cloak is not really like concealing her at this point, and you can kind of see what she has on her. She has like a light crossbow on her, and like 3 daggers on her leather, like strapped to her leather armor. And a little like pouch of bolts for the crossbow, and of course her backpack, her equipment pack, but like that's what she has. And it's kind of interesting because like most of the time she just kind of looks like a bird with how her cloak is. About 6 or 7 days go by.
Are we there yet?
Infernal. I like your armor. She smiles and Infernal replies, "Thank you."
Should we wait to subtract our rations once we reach there?
Yeah,
or-
I'd just wait until you reach there.
Okay.
Just saying. Every so often, the Raven lands on the shoulder of Octavia, and she looks around as if in like a perceptive state, and then it goes back off into the sky to keep guiding you guys. And eventually, you guys reach. Well, you drive past Saltspire Bay. You see it for sure, and there's like a big, like wood and brick and some metal building that, written on it, says. I do not have a map for this place yet because I just don't know why I didn't build it. Oh man, I got a bent page. Damn it. On this big building, the biggest building in the entire place that kind of hangs over the ocean, it says the Maybell Curing Company for all of your cured meats. And many of you many of you recognize the name because most of the cured meats and fruits and things are all packaged with the Maybell seal. It's everywhere. And I would say you can subtract your rations for the 15 days now at this point. And eventually, you guys...
I wouldn't need any of that. I wouldn't need any of that cured meat.
Well, it's not just meat. It's also fruits and stuff. It's like dried fruits and things. It's for... They don't just do cured meats. They do all of the dried... They do dried rations as a whole. Like...
I'm gonna be real. I'm putting two and two together here.
Yeah.
Cleric of the Raven Queen wants us to go to a dried food canning place. Yeah, no, I'm not trusting that meat.
Meat's meat.
Meat's meat.
Shrugs.
The meat you met. It spoke to you.
Big shrug as he chews on a ration.
Like, why is you so suspicious of birds?
I'm not suspicious of birds. I don't know where you got that idea from.
But
I don't know. Even you can have this crazy idea that Racket's from a assassin guild, even though they clearly say they're just spies.
You saw him leap over that table and point a dagger at my throat. Do you think an information gathering network would be so ready to kill a man simply for stating what he sees?
Well, it depends on how illegal their operation is. Octavia gives a big smile.
Thank you!
Or if you
And you want to know what the most illegal thing is? Murder!
Yeah, we've done quite a bit of that too.
No. There's a difference between what we do and what they do. They kill important people. We kill threats to humanity.
And as you guys are having this conversation, you all start to realize that you're being swallowed up by a thick fog.
I am not liking this.
The Raven lands on Octavia's shoulder, and she grabs her mask and immediately puts it on. Her red eyes on her mask glow in the light of the fog, and she looks around. We're close.
Is light gonna do anything for me here? Or is it just gonna make the fog look brighter?
It's bright enough through the fog that you can see. It's more so you can see, if you're close enough to something, you can see it fully, but you can still see shapes in the distance.
Gotcha.
All it's doing is dispersing sunlight. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
It's more
Racket
obscurement.
Octavia kind of puts a hand on Ariza's leg to stop the cart, and then slowly slinks off of it. I believe we should go on foot now. Ariza actually glows in the fog. No.
How obvious is that?
Or beacon.
How obvious is that? Super. Everyone notices Ariza is a brighter color of red.
Didn't know she could turn redder.
Is she sick?
Octavia kind of
No.
looks at the group. How do you go about this? I try to be as stealthy as I can.
Yeah, we don't do stealth.
I am typically a distraction.
Whisper just raises a hand, saying stealth.
I can be if I need to be.
I am an excellent distraction.
She kind of just face palms. I see.
I can be stealthy. I just choose not to.
Hmm.
You don't exactly hide fire.
We try to stealth. As I'm not quite sure what we are up against, I do feel it may be a bit necessary. I will lead the way. So she suggests stealth.
Okay.
What about the rest?
And real quick, I know I'm gonna do stealth, but I'm gonna make a connection.
Oh.
With Alra, Goals, and Latreus.
Oh. All three of you feel a ping in the back of your mind.
Okay.
Ooh.
So.
And let me.
So can you
we got
just
this
hear
for-
Latreus' thoughts, or how does this connection work?
It is. It can speak telepathically to me, and I can speak to you telepathically.
So you have to choose? Yeah, because it's a can.
Now, have you ever done this with Latreus before? Or explained how this works to Latreus?
No.
Okay, so then
It
what you
hasn't been explained to
probably
me either.
what you probably just hear is Latreus humming a tune that sounds suspiciously like Staying Alive.
All right. So what is the stealth order going to be? I know Octavia's going to be one of the leaders.
I'm going to be in the back.
You'll be in the back.
I'm just going to take up the rear.
I'll be in the middle.
You'll be in the middle. Atreus can go in the back. Front.
Also, are we supposed to be still seeing the...
No, I'm setting you guys up right now on a different map.
Okay.
So, Whisper Goals, where do you guys want to be? There is still one space in the top middle and two spaces in the bottom middle.
Top middle?
Okay.
That means you're with me, big guy.
That means Whisper is at bottom middle, and Tarragon is also bottom middle, and Latreus is back.
Trying to stealth, kind of like a.
I'm hiding behind
Like-
Tarragon because I know he's bad at it.
Wait, does Whispers Never mind, because he can hide it. I was gonna ask if his lantern made him stealth with disadvantage.
You can hide it.
Oh, speaking of that, Jacob, I am gonna go ahead and snuff out the flames on my
Okay.
on my staff.
Oh yeah, you gave me the hat, right?
Mater, it
Yep.
seems that we are doing a stealth attempt as we are rolling through fog. Dark fog. Anyway, I would like everybody to roll a stealth check.
I wish I called the hat, by the way.
Ooh.
Mater, I'm great at this.
Wait, what's that, John?
Wish I called
So,
the hat.
so I'm
called the
gonna
hat?
spicy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop pass without a trace.
Okay, so
I'm gonna go ahead and use that. So everyone add 10 to your roll total.
Ariza, you no longer have disadvantage because of your mithril armor. So you take the 9 because you don't need to roll because you didn't need to roll the second one. Fortunately. So everyone adds 10 to this. So we have 16, 24, 14, 19, 19, 14. And then Whisper.
No, I know. But before I roll goals, wish I called the hat. So I know what it does.
You can name it.
It's up to you,
Oh,
man.
okay, I'll just light hat. Okay. All right. Here's my stealth roll.
Okay.
And
Call
add
it the
10
dunce
to it.
cap so that you feel bright.
You add 10. So just roll your stealth, and then we'll add 10 to whatever to your high one.
37.
Oh,
Nice.
Whisper is gone. So you guys are able to creep through the forest in a nice, like, 2-person line. And eventually you get to a point where you're at the bottom of this map. Octavia stops you guys. And you can kind of like see through the fog a humanoid-looking shape. You don't really see what it is fully yet, but you can definitely see there is something up there in the fog, humanoid, kind of lumbering.
I'm going to take this opportunity to split off.
Okay.
Ask Octavia, is anything here hostile?
Everything is hostile. Anybody who is splitting off, roll a separate stealth check.
And we still got that.
13.
If you split off, you lose it because it's what?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm aware. 13.
And she's
Well, actually, hold on. Do I? Because it's within 30 feet of Galra.
Is it 30 feet of Galra? Yeah, you're 35 right now.
I'll move here then.
Okay, so then you would stay.
So then that's a 23.
All right, 23. Whisper.
Mm-hmm.
Is it within 30?
Hey, Octavia, one more question. Should it be avoided?
I need to take it down.
Okay.
So 39. Got even higher.
30?
Alrighty. So yeah, you guys are able to maintain your stealth in the distance, and it just kind of shambles. Just kind of walks a couple of feet. Octavia kind of gives a hand signal and is going to move a little bit forward. If the group wants to continue with her, that is fine. That is of the larger.
Let me see if I can reach first.
I can, thanks to Spell Sniper.
Galra,
It reaches Jacob.
Galra, do you wish to move up with the group? Okay. Goals, are you just going to stay where you're at?
I sent you what I did. Yes. And I
Yes,
sent you
okay.
what I'm going to do.
The 4 people who move up in a group, I'm going to have you make us another stealth check with that plus 10 because of that. Because a pass without a trace is so good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Terror 21. Nice. Nice.
Fine.
Ariza no longer has disadvantage because of mithril armor. So 19 either way. It's still kind of just shambles like 15 feet this way. And you kind of see Octavia stroke the bill of her mask. Has one hand up. And does a motion for everyone to get 1 attack. If
Okay.
you are able to.
I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
Okay. She is going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Damn. It is just out of range of something spicy.
Now, is this a surprise attack, or is
This is this is a surprise attack round. So,
Alright.
20 to hit?
20 does hit. Shit, she misses the first beam, but she hits the second one. You see, out of her mask, 2 Eldritch Blasts come out of each eyes. Each of the eyes.
4 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And its speed is reduced by 10.
This is... Yeah, you can get Radiant on your weapon immediately, and that'll just, because you're not doing ranged, that'll be your surprise
This will
thing.
be with advantage, right?
This is with advantage, yeah. Oh my god, she does it. So 4 cold damage. Okay. You hit. You kind of watch it, and you're just like, it's making weird movements. You hit, John.
That was a definite hit. Shit. Alright. Make sure. Okay. Sure.
Jacob, you may want to put a marker on it. That way you can remember that its speed is reduced by 10.
That's fine. I got this.
Oh, I
15 from a short bow.
Just checking something. Okay, 15. Okay. You nail it with. Is your it's just a regular short bow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it just kind of shudders with all the damage. Gallery,
I shot.
Yeah, you shot already? Oh, did I miss it?
Yeah.
I did. Okay, I see 17. And Galra, what about you?
What is? Let me see. I'm trying to figure out the range, the maximum range on a hand axe.
On a hand axe? It's
Yeah.
60.
20 to
Okay.
60, yeah.
I don't
20
know if I want to
short.
lose one of these.
20 short, 60 with disadvantage at long range, but with sneak, it's normal.
It's right there. I really don't want to pull out Sunshine right now. Yeah, I will throw a hand axe.
All right, just roll a regular because you have advantage on it. And it's
Okay.
in the disadvantage range.
God damn it. It was almost an 18.
And as all the attacks went off, and as the hand axe hits the ground, and it stops shuddering from the damage, you just hear as it starts just screaming, and everyone roll me initiative.
Yep.
Still alive?
Yeah.
Well, we just went
18.
We just filled it with a bunch of DACA, and it's still standing.
Does it look bloodied?
You can't really see it. You can see its shape. You can't see
It's a
it.
ghost. It ain't bleeding.
Fine, can I see ectoplasm?
No. Question.
Oh.
I got it. No, sometimes I have to do
Numbers.
2 because it doesn't. Damn it. Trying to get every. Latreus got an 18. All right, I gotta get everyone's here. Oh no, wait. Galver got a fucking 23. God damn it. Holy shit, Galver got a 23. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh.
Alrighty, as I'm getting. Goal's got a 5.
Me and Terracon got 22s.
What the? Tarragon not going last. So look at
The
that.
dawn of a new empire.
It's the dawn of a new age.
No, Terragon saw non-dead and knew they had to get on it.
It's time to fulfill your clerical duties, Terragon.
It also has that, and then. Oh, interesting. I think there's only. Okay, there's 7 of those. By dying dying first? Okay, that's those. I need to go to the GM lair to mark a bunch of initiatives.
Oh.
Hi, guys. You didn't think that this thing was alone, did you?
No, it's too open for it to be alone.
Also,
Why
starting
do I
to be
feel
an
like I'm standing
optimistic.
right next to one?
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
It's more
For
like
you.
wide open area, no immediate threat. Oh god, we went to a boss room, didn't we?
Most of
Man,
them.
could you imagine if we just rolled up and the fucking laughing hand was standing there looking at us? Wouldn't that be awful?
I'd cry. I'd cry.
It's a trap.
Man, that's two tieflings taken down by the laughing hand.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
And she's simping for the star person. Yep, it's happening. It's just another jazz character.
Hashtag just another jazz character.
Kyoko 2 Blood Boogaloo.
Cry.
Gross crying.
Look, you don't have to perceive me like this. You don't
But
have
I'm
to call
gonna.
me out in front of everyone.
But I'm gonna. Because
I
it's
know.
easy and it
Okay.
does lots of damage.
Alrighty.
am
Galra,
most
you get to go
really damaged.
first.
I know, this is rare.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Well, I'm going to first move here so I can draw attention away from the main group because that's just a straight line and I'm not about that. And at this point, fuck it, I want it dead. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring out Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I know this is a bad idea, but it's fine. It'll be alright.
Yeah,
So.
it'll be alright. It'll be alright.
It's fine. I'm just gonna tell myself that it's gonna be alright. And I'll go ahead and burn a grit for... Actually, no. There's no reason for me to do that right now. So,
That's fair.
yeah. I'm just gonna shoot it.
Let's see how this goes. You nail it, actually.
Sweet. Alright. And it's gonna take a d10. Yep. Didn't mean to do that, but alright. So that's gonna be 2 plus 6. That's gonna be 8 total.
8 total damage. Yeah, you blast it. Okay. Yeah, you hit it, and it just violently shudders as you hit it in this darkness.
Okay.
All right. And, well, you guys are level 5, so...
Oh, that's right. I can attack twice. I forgot. I forgot. I can
And
hit
repeating
things twice.
shots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's the
Mm-hmm.
greatest
one more
day of
time.
your life.
You have no idea. I forgot. All right.
And you hit it again.
Cool.
And
Takes 15 that time.
wow. And you nail it. And it hits the ground.
Cool.
Just with a loud thump.
All right. That's the end of my turn.
Whisper, you're up.
How tall is this tree?
I'd say 10 feet tall.
I climb to the top.
Okay. Yeah, you have your Mariner's thing. All right.
Can I see anything from up here?
Mostly just the shapes of other trees.
Would a perception check be an action or?
It would be an action.
I'm gonna bonus action hide real quick.
Okay. I think Pass Without Trace is gone because everyone attacked, now that I think about it.
Let me see.
Double check.
It is concentration, I believe.
It's concentration, I think.
Is it just concentration, or is it one of those ones it's in Ranger?
It's duration. It lasts
It's a concentration.
up to an hour. It is concentration.
Yes.
He wasn't hit. His concentration technically isn't broken.
No, I know. I'm just no. There's something else. I'm Pass Without Trace here. I'm gonna look at its veil shows for duration. For the duration. All right. Yep. You can attack while you have it. Cool.
Yep.
That's the question I was having. Anyway.
And I'm still technically within range, because even though I'm 10 feet up, I'm still within 30.
Damn your hypotenuse.
23.
All right.
I'll use an action to perceive, see anything. If there's anything else.
Okay.
Guys, I could just move a little
13.
closer, jump, and hide again.
13. You do not see anything, but you hear things in you hear like wailing in the fog. Just
I send a quick message because it takes no action to those I'm connected to and saying there's still more.
Alrighty. Tarragon, you're up.
So at this point, who got this message was Balra, Goals, and Latreus.
Yeah, and you hear a whisper in your head. There's more.
How many?
Galra is shook. He kind of whips his head around like, what the fuck? Where is he?
And you were worried about him!
Perception check. All right. Are you doing a perception with ears or no? You only have smell advantage. Yeah. All right. Go for it. You can kind of hear in the faint distance just the but other than that, you're not sure where they are. I think they're far enough. You take an opportunity attack, Tarragon. Which is it's that one, okay. 17. You can't see it, it's advantage. Alright. 18, I still don't fucking hit Tarragon. Alright. As when you move out of the way, you also see shunting out of the tree next to you a ghostly figure.
Oh no.
Oh, it's hot. It's literally got a fire poker, see? It's hot.
You do have a bonus action still, but that is it. You're good? Okay. As that happens, let's see. Out of the fog, another one flying at or hovering at top speed approaches you, Tarragon, but is unable to do anything else as another one is just there. Ariza, you're up. As you begin to see ghostly figures in the darkness surrounding Tarragon. Nope!
I was gonna say, oh, isn't this a Rise's element at this point?
It is. She is a ghost slayer.
That doom music.
Rip and tear?
God, shouldn't Ariza have like advantage on finding these things anyway?
On finding them, yeah. But it hadn't been Ariza's turn yet. So, you're gonna run up and stab this bitch like 3 times because you have the one hand and then the offhand.
Rip and tear till it's done.
So the first one hit with advantage. You need to roll 3 more if you're going to do all 3 attacks. The second one hit with advantage. And the third one also hit with advantage. You hit
Roll
all
that
3
blessed
times.
damage.
And she already activated her right, so that's spicy.
That ghost is gone.
Well, let's see.
It is Dunyan Rings.
Being shish kebabbed by radiant
Oof.
damage.
10. It's a D6 now for your radiant damage, remember? And you only get it on the main hand, so you only get to roll 2. So what?
Reroll the ones for d6s.
Yeah, reroll 2 d4s for the d6s.
Come on, you can't roll 2 more ones.
You actually need to roll 3 d6s because you need to do the damage to yourself for activating it, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh
no!
That's
Ow.
the damage to yourself.
She really is ripping and tearing until the job is done. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it evened out. She did all that extra damage back.
Yep. It's still alive, but it's flickering. It's fading as it has taken its hit. All right. That is Arise's turn. Radiant damage. I know, yeah. I already did the... I did it. He's flickering. Alrighty. Latreus, you are up. My dude.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm going to run on up past Octavia, and I'm going to say, everybody get down. And I'm going to Agnazar's Scorcher.
Around the 3 of them? Okay.
Around the 3 of them, and I'm going to shoot just the extra 10 feet out this way.
Okay.
Just in case.
2 dexterity saves. So, 18 and 13.
18 succeeds, 13 does not.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to cast this at... I'm going to keep it at 2nd level for now. No point in wasting a 3rd like that.
Alright.
3d8s.
As you blast the fire around to hurt them, it goes through them. Actually, oh wait, 18. Yeah, it eliminates the second one, but the other one just kind of looks at you, and the fire like blasts through it, and it kind of flickers a little bit, but it doesn't seem to take hold of most of the damage.
And I'm going to burn a sorcery point. There are 2 sorcery points to quicken spell.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and shoot at it with a firebolt.
Okay. Roll the hit. You
10.
miss. It just sails off into the fog. Alrighty. How close is... Oh, Galra.
I couldn't get within 10 feet of it, so I couldn't do my burst damage. I'm sad
You
about that.
see out of the dark, out of the fog, one of them just screaming up to you, just... as it's going to make a hit, or make an attack. And it misses. It just kind of... It overshoots and goes past a little bit.
Dang, yeah.
And Octavia turns and sees the one next to you, Galra. And how is she gonna do this one? That's the question. Is she kind of, no, I'm not gonna do... You know what? I think, nah, she's gonna stroke the beak again and shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts out of the eyes of the mask. And hits it both times. And does 24 force damage, obliterating the ghost next to you.
Very nice.
And then she kind of just... she's going to move a couple of steps back. The rest of you kind of start to see... Oh, not reveal. Which one's 5? There it is. Latreus, one comes screaming out of the darkness, or out of the fog, right up into your face. Unable to do anything else.
Fuck off, you spooky ghost. See, you're gonna regret being there.
one screaming over to Ariza. And then another one. As you're paying attention to this ghost, another one peeks around behind you, Latreus.
Okay.
And that one's going to be able to attack with advantage.
Okay.
16.
Shield.
As it hits you on your shield, and you see a glowing green energy from its fingertips as it is unable to.
I'm just gonna slowly turn around, like, what did I just say?
This one specter by Tarragon. We'll see here. No one's really attacked it. It's gonna attack Tarragon. Yeah. And it does not hit Tarragon. It is unable to phase through all of Tarragon's armor. And then, I believe, yes. Oops, I'm trying to grab, not. Another one comes screaming out of the fog to, you got missed by the specter near you, to Ariza. As it.
Oh, damn.
Alrighty, goals, you are up.
I yell. Hey,
No, guys.
Octavia, are these things attracted to the living or to blood?
Octavia looks. The living.
Dang.
Dang.
It's crazy, their formation. It reminds me of something. I'm not sure what exactly it reminds me of, but it does remind me of something.
God damn it, Matthew.
Oh.
I can't. Oh, shit. Wait.
I got it.
Movie snack.
No, somebody deleted Golra. What the fuck?
I
What?
didn't.
Oh, wait. Control Z. Shit.
I'll get Golra.
Matthew.
It's
I forgot I still had control of Galra. Why
What did you
leave me with
do?
this power?
What did you do?
fine. I got it. It's fine. You're one down. I can fix it. Anyway, what are you doing, Juan?
Thank you.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this one.
Which one? That one? Okay.
E.
Roll the hit.
Let me see what's my attack. Okay.
It's always Sunny theme plays.
Oh no, it's +9 because my one. I shoot 2 beams, I roll twice.
Yes, you do. You hit both of them.
The D10 +1.
No one told you life is gonna be this way.
Oh. As you kind of just blast away some ethereal bits of it, but it's still there.
For my bonus action, I'm just gonna start making rocks. And for free action, I had one to Octavian saying, use this.
Because I don't know if goals can hear me, I am gonna think in my head, yeah, play with your rocks. While looking at goals.
Wait, Whisper, can they connect to anybody that you've connected to, or just you?
Because I don't know how this
Only me.
works.
Only you? Okay. Whisper
Oh,
I'm a
Whisper hears
relay,
it.
basically.
Whisper, you hear Latreus say, yeah, play with your rocks.
Galra, you're up.
All right. Well,
Damn you, Galra, and your pass without a trace. You fucked me.
yeah.
You fucked me. You actually
Oh,
made
no.
this. You made this trivial.
No, did a player use a racial ability you didn't take into account? Oh no.
No,
I
it's
don't
great.
get to use my stuff that often.
No, you're fine.
Leave me alone.
You're fine. You're fine. I'm just saying, this could have been way harder.
I know. Let me. What do I want to do? I'm gonna run up to over here, I'm gonna smack that one.
You're gonna laugh at the amount of experience you're gonna get from this, just because of how trivial this has been so far. All right, roll the hit.
That's 5, isn't it, Jacob?
No. No. Just roll the hit. You have 2 hits. Roll the hit. Twice.
Alright, I gotta figure out what I want to hit it with. I'll use my Warhammer.
Okay.
Alright. I'm two-handing that. That was
Ew.
almost a 20. That was so upsetting.
You miss.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. That's the first miss. As you just kind of swipe air. And the second one, you're able to upswing and you kind of catch its ethereal form and kind of pull some of it away. You do damage, but it just doesn't seem right.
Yeah, not effective.
Did I see that happen from within my bubble of safety? That is the shield spell.
You can. You can see clearly 30 feet around you.
Can I tell that hammer didn't do as much as it should,
Yes.
or would I have to make an insight?
No, you can tell.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Galra, that's it?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Those 2 hits.
Whisper,
First one
you're
whiffed.
up.
Oh, well, no.
You're up. Yep.
My man's laid down and took a nap. Just,
Oh, Rufus?
No,
John.
Oh.
Oh, no. Awake. What are you talking about?
That's
It
50.
just sounded like you getting out of bed when you said, "Oh, what? I'm up
Yeah.
now."
Yeah.
Alright. This one's taking 2
gonna mute.
daggers.
Okay.
Stealth. It's within range. Woot.
I'm sad that's not the way that is, but anyway.
Alright, and this is for the first one, because advantage.
Okay. You hit, for sure.
Second one.
You hit both of them.
Alright. I know the first one's gonna have sneak attack.
Damn, that pass. I'm still like beaming from that pass without a trace. Like, fuck yeah.
Jacob, this is gonna hurt.
Uh-huh. I know. I'm ready. Hurt me, daddy. All right. Yeah, the first one goes through and it starts to flicker really heavily, and then the second one it just out of existence.
2 glowing daggers just poofed.
All right. What are you going to do next? That was your action and bonus action.
Continue to wait in the tree.
Alrighty. Tarragon, you're up.
And I send a message to Lateria saying, I got your back.
Dexterity save. Okay. I got an 11. I think I failed it.
Do I recognize that as Whisper's voice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sacred Flame.
I'm
All
just like-
right. Do that.
I'm just like, how are you in my head?
Do that. 2d6 of radiant damage. Well, it depends. Do you want it to be radiant or do you want it to be psychic damage? You can change that. Alrighty. Radiant. As the radiant blast, you just see vroom, and it just like it shrieks in pain. But it's still alive. What next? You're good? That's it? All right. Tarragon is the tower. Alrighty. If that is all Tarragon's going to do, Ariza,
Calling down hallelujahs.
you're up. Oh, so you're going to take an opportunity attack? Okay. All right, so the one swipes at you, and 13 does not hit. All right. You're just kind of missing its attack. Alrighty. Oh, that first one hits. I'd say so. Oh, that second one. That hits too. Now, yeah. So does the third one.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice moves.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. 8, 9. And then the 2 radiant damage. Oh. Yeah, you just, with a flurry of stabs, it just poof into ethereal nothingness as the radiant damage blasts it. As its ghostly wail just kind of leaves. I bow and point at the other one for Cora. Alrighty. Latreus, you're up.
Man, the urge to just fucking fireball and yell, "Get out of my head!"
That's fucked.
The urge to be that guy.
Oh my god.
No, actually, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run over here by Tarragon.
Okay, and take an opportunity attack? Okay.
Yep.
And it rolls a 7.
Yep. And I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
Okay. Dexterity saves. At those
I'm gonna
two?
cast a second level
Second
Burning
level?
Hands.
Alrighty.
Yeah, why not?
11 and 8, neither of them succeed.
Awesome. Where did my spells go? My fucking spells page just disappeared. It is 3d6 upgraded to 4d6. Gotcha.
I know it's such a good spell.
It's so good. It's my
It's so
staple.
short ranged.
It's my staple. I've made it work for me. 16 points of fire damage, and the one behind me takes. Hold on, I have to read my thing. It's half my level in fire damage rounded down. So 2 points of fire damage to the one behind me.
So they all kind of just stand in the flames, not as phased as they would be. And is that your turn?
And I'm gonna bonus action Shillelagh, I guess.
Okay. Octavia looks around at the 3 of them. And it's going to target the one next to you and Tarragon, and then the 2 closest ones to her, as she strokes the bill on her mask again, and 2 Eldritch Blasts fly out of the eyes. So
Poor Goals is just watching this woman stroke her bird beard, blasting lasers from her eyes like a goddamn superhero.
She obliterates the one behind you in Tarragon, and then blasts a chunk out of the other one.
Oh, it just did a V shape? What the hell?
Yeah, out of both of the eyes separately.
Man, I'm afraid of Cyclops. Why? Well, he's gotten older and he recently developed lazy eye.
Oh God.
One laser is going this way and the other's going that way.
So she's reversed eye crossed?
This one's... Oh, wait, that's... whatever. No, not whatever, I gotta put it back.
Just got one lazy eye floating in the other direction,
goes
still
here.
firing lasers.
Latreus...
Oh, I hate that. Thanks.
you're getting swiped at by one of them again.
Okay.
As it got a crit.
Okay.
And does 20 necrotic damage.
20?
Jeez.
Uh-huh. And roll me a Constitution saving throw.
So this is what the con save was he was talking about.
Part of it.
Okay. I'm going to Sorcerous Origin because I failed.
You're fine.
I get to re-roll it.
You met it.
17 to be safe.
You met it with a 10.
I have to declare I'm doing that before I know.
Yeah, you met it, but still, yeah, you hit it. You're able to resist the extra effect of the necrotic damage, but you're just like, what the fuck? As the other one, you burning hands, comes up to you.
Oh boy.
Okay.
How much health do you have, Latreus?
And it does
18, I'm down.
32. And
Oh, you just did 32 points of damage?
it's not. Yeah, you don't go past your maximum negative, so you're fine. You're just down.
Yeah.
And then
If you had rolled any higher, you would have outright killed Latreus.
no, because you
If
haven't.
you had just rolled perfect damage there, I would have outright died.
No, you have an 18 buffer. You have an 18 health buffer. So basically,
Remember, it's like overkill. Remember that.
it's overkill.
Right.
Latreus, also roll me a con save.
I'm
What?
down.
No, this is important.
16.
You're fine. But okay. Latreus goes down as all of you notice that, like, they basically, you just see them, like, pull necrotic energy out of his body with their hands.
These two just traded places, dragging parts of my body out.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Goals, you're up.
Alright. Okay.
You know, I deserved the double crits, but not on Matthew. After how this encounter had been going.
I'm gonna
And why did you do it to me?
Because you hurt them!
Not as much, apparently.
Anyway. What are you doing, goals?
Eldritch Blasting it.
On both of them? Or...
Yeah.
If you're...
Just the one.
Just the one? Yeah, you hit it both times.
Cool.
Last words Whisper hears in his head before Latreus goes down. My back!
And you hit it with 2 Eldritch Blasts and it poofs out of existence.
Let's see, I moved 10 feet. How much do I have left of movement?
Should still have 15, if you're a no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. That's fine.
Alrighty. Galway, you're up as you watch these things literally suck the life out of Latreus.
Yeah, he's just like, what the fuck? And he's going right here. And he's going to smack it.
Alright, roll 2 normal attacks.
Yeah. Nope, that didn't. That's a D10. Hold on.
Okay.
Man, guys, you're gonna laugh at how little XP they give you for how weak of a threat they
No.
are. Fucking outright kills me.
No, I didn't say little.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh yeah, you crit the first hit.
That's the first. That's the second.
Oh, what the fuck?
What was that about crits?
What?
Avenge me, I probably will.
Avenge me, I probably will. All right, roll your 2 damages.
What the fuck?
Okay, so all right, yeah. The first hit, you just obliterate this thing with your hammer, and the second hit, you hit the ground so hard you take a chunk out of it.
Oh my god.
Thor's theme plays as well. Because it is the Warhammer.
And
Yeah.
Whisper, are you going to do anything on your turn? So we might just skip to Tarragon to revive Latreus.
I'm a shriveled husk of a satyr on the floor.
But you're safe for now. There are no more threats detected.
And and as you kill the last one, the fog starts to lift.
Okay.
And as that's happening, I'm gonna climb down, so that's 10 feet.
Wait, so Jacob, you said I ripped a chunk out of it. So as I lift the my hammer, is there a chunk on the ground?
There's a chunk of dirt on your hammer. Yeah, you ripped part of the ground out.
Ah, I see.
Section dash, and I'm gonna take an action to do a medicine check.
Okay.
Are we still doing turn order, or can I assist Whisper?
I just wanted to see if Whisper wanted to do anything before Tarragon got the chance to revive him.
Well, like he sent Latreus a message, just like, I got your back, and he's gonna do it.
Go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
Gets down. My back.
You're able to stabilize him.
Like, as the fog is lifting, you can just see a shape just like, and it just like slide and just perform like
The sickest
like,
power
CPR.
slide.
Tarragon, do you want
Like
to
that slide into revive.
do you want to pop a cure wounds into him or
Basically, just
potion?
do like a.
Okay.
Just do like a lifeline slide into revive with the shield.
Go ahead and roll that potion for Latreus.
What I imagined was, like when wrestlers, the referees for wrestlers go in, they
Yeah.
slide in to
Yeah,
go ahead
yeah,
and
yeah.
start tap. Yeah, that's what I imagined.
Latreus, you feel the cool sensation of a health potion dribble into your mouth, and you wake up with the driest cotton mouth you have ever had.
I'm just gonna down all of the holy water I have.
Your skin is like tight. You feel like a raisin, like a literal raisin.
I'm drinking 4 vials of holy water.
To rehydrate yourself?
Yeah.
Octavia walks over. The fog is lifted. It seems we have succeeded. She takes off her mask. Hey guys. You guys get 620 experience.
What? Oh my god.
The thing you killed?
Each.
Yeah, each. The thing you killed in the fog without allowing it to come close was a challenge rating 6 creature.
Oh my god.
Well,
And that's why Pass Without Trace is pretty good.
It's pretty god tier.
Meanwhile, I was over here considering just fireballing it in case there were more ghosts hiding near it.
Yeah.
That would have been right too.
But yeah, the fog clears and you kind of see the body of the slop over like creature in like a ragged hood with like very thin and emaciated limbs. As the sunlight touches it, it begins to burn away its body. And after the body fully burns, a bunch of gold coins clatter to the ground.
Come on, Whisper, let's pick him up.
You go over to pick them up, Goals?
Yeah.
It is a total of 150 gold pieces.
Oh, very nice.
Whisper's just more like weirded out by the fact it had that much gold on it.
Octavia holds her mask to her chest. A gift from the Raven Queen. Of course. She goes over to Latreus and kneels down next to him and offers a hand. Are you all right?
That sucked.
Correct. Very
I
much
really
so.
don't like undead. Gonna take her hand and get up.
And she helps you up.
Gold, Jacob?
It's 150.
Hey, Octavia, you want some of this?
She looks. You can keep it. My job is to be a part of your team now.
Okay. I split it evenly among the party. Everybody gets 25.
Can I
Sweet.
proceed? Sure. Go ahead and perceive if there's any more. Also, she pulls out the ring of mind shielding. Has anybody decided whether or not they would like this? As well.
I think Galra should have it.
I was about to... And I think both Latreus and Whisper say at the same time, Galra.
She walks. She turns around to you, Galra, and takes your hand and puts it in and curls your fingers on it, and
Oh god.
and
Yep.
pushes your hand to you. A gift from me to you.
And he's just like, thanks. with a very questioning tone. He does accept it, but he looks really, really unsure.
Ariza, you do not find any other gold around. Whatever clattered to the ground from the creature was all that you have found. Oh, ghosts! Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, no, you don't sense any more ghosts. The fog is lifted. She smiles. She smiles and nods. That would have definitely killed me by myself.
I'm so glad I could have been there to take the hit for you. Toss up a little bit of black stuff, spits it out.
Oh, Atreus, don't be salty.
Oh.
She smiles. Yes. With that kind of dried body, we should send you to the curing company to get salted and packaged away.
Aha. Ha 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 ha.
Is this your first time? Wait, do you cure the corpses here?
No, what? I was trying to make a joke.
Oh. Because
I have a
you
lot
don't
to
want to
learn.
know what Atreus has been.
She puts her head in her hands. I have a lot to learn.
I am in physical and emotional pain.
Emotional damage.
Let's just...
Yeah.
Let's load back on the cart and go home.
Ariza, let Tarragon drive. No, you let Tarragon drive. I need room to sit.
No! She looks... I can sit in the back now. I do not need to guide anymore. It is fine.
And then there's the gay panic again.
Tarragon, you got 25 gold. Yeah, you guys load back into the cart. Eventually, I guess Ariza is not taking no for an answer on driving. But there is enough room for another person as Octavia sinks into the back of the cart. I want to drive the goddamn cart.
Fine, I'll make sure we don't get. I'll drive shotgun.
Well, Latreus, going back into Tarragon's lap.
I like to imagine he's just got water dropping down on his forehead.
Oh,
It's like, I hate this.
Wouldn't it make more sense for Latreus to take front? I mean,
I don't think he's in the condition to sit up front.
he is
also,
shriveled.
Gall's called shotgun.
He is shriveled like a raisin.
Yeah, but Latreus respects Jen.
Latreus respects shotgun. Oh man. Alrighty. You
Unless
guys.
Ariza insists that Latreus sits up front.
Yeah, that could be the case. Oh, my nose. Yes?
Okay, then Latreus will ride up front.
Goals, you have been replaced and put into Tarragon's lap. The smallest member get the elephant lap.
It's true.
It's true.
roomy.
It's
Be
true.
comfy.
It happened to both of us.
But yeah,
Honestly, the comfiest seat in the house.
Probably. You ever sat on an elephant before? Those things are fucking comfy.
but yeah, you guys begin your journey back. On your journey, you do pass by Saltspire Bay again. Yeah, at least you're on wood and not on cold. Which could easily make a detour too, but it's fine if you wish to just go straight back. At this point, Latreus, you aren't like on your deathbed anymore, but you still feel real dry and
Okay.
arises, asking if anybody would like to check out the city. I don't really have anywhere to put you guys right. I can just put you on this map. It's an old battle map.
Hey, Octavia, do you know that that city very well?
Oh my god,
That's
a
old.
really old Horizon goals. Holy shit.
Hey, this is the alley where Latreus got fucking jumped.
Oh my god.
Tarragon is good for checking out the city, but
Memories.
he's not
Ah,
driving.
memories being beaten within an inch of my life for the very first time.
Octavia just
There's
kind of
nothing like the first time.
See, Sienna, this is where Jacob crit me once on the
Yep.
first hit and insta-downed me.
Oh my god.
Did max damage and everything, and I had 6 health.
What? Oh no.
Octavia
crit is a lot.
answers goals just like I have not been very many places, honestly.
That's because you were sheltered?
Because my job is very important that I stay usually pretty close to the capital. Honestly, joining you guys, I will need to train a new keeper for when I'm gone.
Is that something you're born into, or you volunteered as a child?
It's more a volunteered, apprenticed into.
Why do you assume that everybody's being kidnapped and indoctrinated as children? What's up with you and this indoctrination thing?
A grave tender is a calling. And it definitely called me.
Yeah, it's like a carpenter. Some people are just better at carving and nailing wood. Just like some people can't be clerics. Look at me, for example. You wouldn't trust me with the same power that Tarragon has?
No.
See, that was funny.
No. Well, I mean, home seems to be the location most people want to go. And
You know, it's funny because I'm actually really good at sewing, but nobody asked.
you guys take your 15 days to get back home. Or full 15. It's the rest of the 15 days to get home. You arrive back home in the
Let's see
capital.
what changes rackets have made.
After, 30 days, about a month passed, you're starting to notice the definite weather changes as it starts to get a lot colder and cooler.
Also, it's more like because Wizard just realized something and he's just like, oh, yeah, we need to go home now.
And
freaking antsy.
you ride in. Do you go straight home? Is the question?
Latreus is going to roll out of the cart, actually, and stop in and see the potions
Okay.
shop.
Oh, fair enough.
The crew's heading straight back home.
We're heading straight back home.
Ariza driving the cart. Latreus keels over dead out of the side of the cart. Fucking drops at her doorstep. Just, I'm good. No need to slow down or anything.
She
He just fucking rolls out of the cart.
Oh no.
Anyway. Octavia gives a nod, and similar to Latreus, she just kind of steps up to the edge of the cart and just drops off, like, while it's still moving. I will see you all later.
She is beauty, she is grace. Latreus landed on his face.
At least he made him rhyme.
Please, anytime. Call upon me.
I was going to offer to... Okay. Oh, I see how it is. Offer for the girl.
And she heads off to the graveyard. Latreus, you go to the potion shop, and the Sprig of Mint apothecary, and it's like, hello! The
Hey,
Bloodhounds!
been a while.
It has been quite a while.
It's just me today.
I see. So, what can I do for you?
Well, I wanted to see what was new. It's been 3 months since we've talked to you.
Quite it has. It is getting into the evenings, or getting into the cold temperatures. I have started to delve into poison making again. Mushrooms are so wonderful this time of year.
That's awesome.
But other than that, I have made a decent amount of potions while you were away.
Awesome.
I have a nice stock of 11 greater healing potions.
Oh, fuck. How much were those again?
They're 150 gold each for you guys.
They're 150 gold each. That's right. Okay. I just wanted to come in and do some shopping. How many lesser healing potions did you make?
Well,
Or have you just been working on graders?
let me see how many of those I have made. I dabble in them every so often, but 11 as well.
11 as well. And they were 75 gold, right?
They are 20 gold each for the lessers.
20 gold, that's right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy 3 of your lessers, if you don't mind.
Of course, of course. Here you go. And she gets
Thank
them
you.
out on a little on a test tube holder.
Thank you. Oh, also, I wanted to bring these over for you, and I go ahead and I hand her the burlap sack of strawberries.
Oh, wonderful.
We're growing some of these across the way, and I figured maybe you could use them for flavoring for the potions. I really don't know how alchemy works.
She kind of takes over the healing potions and uncorks them a bit and grabs 3 strawberries and squeezes their essence into their juices into each one of them. Pops the caps and shakes the whole thing and then puts it over. Voila.
Awesome. For strawberry flavor.
Yep, you have 3 strawberry flavored minor healing potions.
Delicious.
Is the strawberry flavor at +1?
No, it just tastes better.
It's grape flavor.
Oh god, Racket would down those in an instant.
As the rest of you arrive home, you begin to see the rhododendrons have been moved. They are now more along the sides of the building as well, instead of out in the front. But this is what you notice now. Out in front, 2 topiaries. One of Ariza and one of Whisper.
Oh my gosh.
I'm done!
He's peaked.
As Racket pops out, all happy, and Minura walks in after him. He has quite the eye for topiary work, doesn't he?
Hey, Rackets, why did you feel like those 2 served topiaries?
Leader, brother.
Okay, I can.
They're also like 10 feet tall.
Oh my god.
Latreus,
Racket, why?
Latreus, you walk out of the potion store and look across the street and you see them and you're just like, what the fuck?
Neat. Kindling.
I'm not done. It took me the entire time to make these.
I'm gonna ignite my staff, Jacob. And I'm just gonna walk by and just be like, wow, this Ariza one looks great, and lean the staff over to burn
he
one.
walks over to you and starts slapping at your...
What's going on?
No.
What?
I know you.
What did I even do? Like, I say that and I extend my arms and light the Whisper one on fire.
No, burn the garden. Wait, does Whisper, or what are Racket's cantrips, John?
Cantrips?
Yeah.
Druidcraft,
Okay.
Mold Earth,
Yes.
and Magic Stone.
Okay, so while you go to try to while you try to to burn the Whisper statue, he just sits there and does like an earth-bending pose, and fucking cubes of 5x5 pieces of dirt shoot up to block you with a wall as he keeps making more.
Oh no, no, the
Minecraft.
way I was describing this was I walk up over near the topiaries
Okay.
and just shove my burning staff into Whispers while looking at Arisa's. And going, oh wow, these are great.
As you try to shove it, he actually moves the topiaries up higher.
What the? Did that? How did you? What?
He's just staring you down.
This is weird. I don't like your druidic magics. Let's just go inside.
And he lowers the statues back into regular
firebolt.
place. Shit!
I fire bolt it from the window.
You just hear the little bird. Shit!
Language.
As he runs inside, and you see the little like bird run, grab a bucket of water, jump out the window into the Whisper
I
topiary.
control flames to spread it in every direction.
Oh my god!
The bird jumps into the burning bush and dunks water everywhere.
He has a bucket. How much water could he get everywhere?
As
It's
much-
a gallon of water versus 15
Actually, no.
feet.
He does have
Fire.
a spell that you can put it out with.
Oh yeah.
Create and destroy water.
Yeah.
So basically, as you did that, that's when a rainstorm falls over and just like.
And then he sits there in the rain, and he crosses his legs, and he just puts his hand on the foot of the topiary, and he just starts glowing a little bit with druidic magic, and the topiary starts to regain its its structure.
I will remember this. Slink back inside.
You are attacked by a giant boa constrictor.
I burn it too. Burning hands, 3rd level.
It grapples you.
What? Okay. Subcast. I don't need to do anything.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah.
I have answers for this bullshit.
But yeah, you guys get home, and after Racket fixes the topiary that he made of Whisper, he looks back. Birthday. What we doing for birthday?
Don't worry, don't worry.
Is it yours or his?
Then he grabs you by like the bottom of your shirt and is trying to pull himself up with like eyes. What birthday?
Soon.
And he just kind of sadly walks inside.
Well, more like Whisper picks him up, you know?
Mhm.
She's like, don't worry, I even got your gift ready and everything.
Good. And we all go inside. She's not inside right now. But yeah, you're immediately greeted by Camry as she comes in. And is like, Latreus. So about that building thing.
Yeah.
He said it was a good down payment. He's gonna start construction soon. He just gathered all the materials, but we need like 400 more gold for him to complete the project.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good half payment.
We'll have to talk to Whisper about that.
Yeah.
And Ariza, of course.
Yes.
What were we building?
Oh, an office.
Mm.
Somewhere where I can independently speak with people.
Yeah,
You know,
another.
in case somebody wants to discuss pertinent information that they don't want everyone to be privy to.
I mean, he
So-
just didn't have the material. It's not like he wasn't gonna get the materials in general. It was just he was waiting on materials he needed.
Yeah. No, I get it.
So
Need
like,
money to finish the job.
if this is not an okay thing with everybody, he's okay with refunding the gold. You know,
Yeah.
So it's just 800 for him to build a new room.
to
Yeah.
finish. Yeah. Yep.
He just
For-
needs 400 more to finish. I've already paid the 400.
It's for time and time and work and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, Ariza. So, yeah, you go ahead. You go into town. After you realize you're just like, shit, Racket's birthday. What are you looking for, Ariza? Give him the immovable rod.
Oh no.
Is that
Would you
fucking
like one?
is that fucking rod pusher still here?
I was supposed to say, you'd be surprised what creativity a kid will have if you give him something.
Herbal vegetable plants. Okay, yeah, you can go to like the local general store and find some some plants and some little like herb sprouts. Not that big a deal. They're not super expensive. Like you could probably get everything you're looking for like 2 silver pieces. Oh man, Atreus trying to burn down the topiaries. Latreus,
I want you to know one of these days I'm going to use subtle casting and nobody will know it was me.
Cambry looks at you, Latreus. Sounds good. It's been a while.
Yeah, let's go.
Anybody else want to do anything while you're in town?
Nothing
I'm-
specifically.
I'm gonna go shopping for junk. 293, do you wanna come with?
Oh, actually, yeah, I need to go buy junk.
You need to go buy a bed.
293 just kind of
He's fine.
after Galra says that, 293 was like, that was going to be very insensitive that you're asking me to go buy junk, and then but it's not just you looking for it, so okay. But he goes with you. Okay, yeah, get some mint, tomatoes, rosemary, flower starts, bag of candy. Oh, yeah, that's easy. Easy 2 silver pieces. It's not that hard. So you'd probably be down 1 gold, up 8 silver pieces.
And while he has Mandora watch over Racket for a second, he's also going to go into town to get some party supplies as well.
Okay.
Some more of the food-related stuff.
Food-related stuff?
So he'll probably meet a Rise at some point.
Yeah, I know, right? At some point, Racket or Whisper, that would probably cost you, because you're getting food for a bunch of people. It would probably cost you like 3 gold altogether.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody know how old Racket is?
Do you think your brother will like these? Ariza running into Whisper. Do you think your brother will like these? And just a bunch of like herbs and flower starts and some candy and seeds.
Before? Yes. Recently? He'll probably like you more.
Tarragon rips out a note sheet and writes, Tarragon does anything 1 time.
Oh yeah. And as extra side shopping, I'm gonna see if anybody's selling a healer's kit.
Okay. Yeah, you can go to the general store and find a healer's kit. I gotta look up the 5e kits. Tools, here we are. Some pots and a nice box to put them in. Oh,
5 gold.
It's 5 gold? Yeah, you can get that. Oh, Latreus, you do find a... How nice of a cake are we looking for? You can determine on how much you want to spend on this cake, Latreus, to see how nice it is.
So I would like to spend, I'd like to spend 5 gold on this cake.
Okay.
And I want it to be, just a floor plan of the entire first floor with all of Racket's little drawings that he had.
Aw, okay.
With all the places where Latreus had cleaned them up.
Oh, that's cute.
but I'm gonna have it to where they're spaced out enough to where every slice is delegated to a person's face.
Oh, okay.
So like Latreus' slice will have his face, Racket's slice will have him and his brother, Whisper's slice will have like a little psionic dagger thing and a cloak.
Just pink knife.
Yeah, a little pink knife. Cambry's will have a little shark face, her little shark face on it. 293's will have like a picture of some gears and a hammer. He uses gears and a sword, doesn't he?
Yeah, he uses a sword.
Yeah, so big sword, and some gears. Just basically themed slices for everybody.
That's cute. Yeah,
But it's like a 15 slice cake.
they take
like
yeah.
some extra slices that are just any slice that's not delegated to somebody just says happy birthday Racket.
Yeah. I would say that you do this closer to when you figure out the actual day is.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and commission it and then pick it up the day.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
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 So yeah, you guys.
What I said soon, I mean it's in a few days.
And I'll if that connection is still there, I don't know how long it lasts.
I think it was 6 hours.
Yeah, 6 hours. So it was gone. Like a month ago.
I think as Latreus was leaving to go do that, he would have told Whisper, "Hey, can you ping me right quick? I want to stay in contact with you." About Racket.
Okay.
And then I'll tell him, "Hey, I'm picking up a cake for Racket as soon as I feel the ping."
Okay, it's gonna be 3 hours.
Yeah.
So Juan, for the tattoo items, you need a certain amount of gem dust to infuse into the tattoo to actually make it magical.
How much would it cost?
It's like
1,000 gold worth.
It's like 1,000 gold worth of gem dust, based on the specific tattoo.
I don't love that kid that much.
Fuck! Holy shit, that was awesome!
That's a burn. A massive burn.
What?
No, it's fine.
At some point, Latreus, you and Cambry do go out and have dinner.
Okay. I'm gonna fill her in on everything that's been happening with old Sensing, and how to appease Galra. I severed me and Golza's tie to Il Sensing because I also realized that it was kind of stressing everybody else out. And Galra brought up the idea that he joined a couple days ago, and then all of a sudden everybody's in this weird cult. And Latreus kind of picked up like, yeah, that's probably really uncomfortable. Here, let me just go ahead and fix that. So Golza's contract is still in Latreus' hand, and or at least the ashes of it are. And Latreus just kind of informs her of that. And then Latreus is also finally going to pop the question if she would like to start dating. After a couple of near-death experiences.
She turns a bright color of purple.
Okay.
In her face as blood rushes to her head. Like, as you were explaining a lot of it, like, she was eating and, like, picking her teeth and stuff, and, like, this is kind of business stuff for this, and then it hits that part, and she's just like, oh. And, she gets kind of, like, she gets very, like, coy, and, like, this is a much more, shy version of herself, and, she kind of like twiddles her thumbs a little bit, like thinking of how to respond to this.
And he's just gonna be like, "You don't have to answer me today. Like, think about it."
She just is kind of like, I mean, like I do really like you, Latrace.
Mm-hmm.
I think I do want to pursue this. This is really kind of the real first time I've ever had somebody ask to date me.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where we should start. We've been on like a couple of outings and we grabbed drinks, but like that's not really dating.
No, yeah.
So
I've been the captain of the ship, and I've had a couple of like one night stand things, but I've
Right.
never been I've never been, and to put it in nautical terms, anchored down enough to really get in a relationship before.
Right. And as much as a smooth talker as I am, it's not really something I have a whole lot of experience with either. I tried dating some people back in Cliffside, but it doesn't work out when everybody knows that your parents were brutally murdered, It everybody's trying to go for sympathy points and trying to get in on whatever inheritance you have, but you have nothing. A lot of true colors were shown.
She nods. Yeah. No, I think it would be. I think I'm ready for that. I think I'm ready for an actual relationship, and out of everybody I know, I don't think it could be anybody else.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Not for me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Gara was cool, but he's a little grumpy.
He's
He's a little grumpy for my
got all
taste.
this health stuff. He's got stuff going on, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Ariza.
Just kind of that continuous. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you probably met up with Whisper, you probably also noticed what kind of food he gotten. And let's just say you can kind of guess what the theme of the food's gonna be for his birthday.
Oh, what's
Surf and turf.
surf and turf?
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
You just keep track of it, Juan.
So you want me to
Is
give
it
you
a
the list from
beach
this
or is
part?
it the ocean in town, Jacob?
For here, it's a lake.
Mhm.
In Silver, in the capital.
Yeah.
It's just a lake. It's like a lake beach. So there are some parts that have a little bit of sand, but it's mostly kind of a rocky beach, like a
Still, Trace is gonna
smooth
go.
rock.
Trace is gonna go sit in the sand after dinner,
Mm-hmm.
by himself, and he's just gonna let out as many fireballs as he can into the sky.
Fireworks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of you who are close to the entrance of home base, kind of in towards the lake, kind of see explosions going off, and it's just like, there's no festival going on right now. Who's shooting fireworks?
It occurs to you, although, that because of the control flames, all of the flames are purple, like the one in Latreus's room.
That's cute.
So anybody who's
Very
been in
nice.
Latreus's room,
I mean, Matthew is like putting it out there that if you know, you know.
you would know that is a very distinct purple.
Yeah. I can only type so fast, man. I get it. Come on, it's your job to type fast. Type faster.
She's got acrylic nails. Be easy on her.
Hey, 58 words a minute.
Nice. So eventually you guys do whatever preparations you do. And a couple days roll by. And on one very specific morning, all of you can hear brrrr as little feet are just running in a circle down on the bottom floor.
Oh my god.
It is the day. The day is here.
I'm gonna go pick
Has
up the
arrived.
Alrighty. Latreus, you go to pick up the cake. And you see that they did the layout just what you want. And there's little cookies. The tables are made of little cookies, and the chairs are made of little biscuits. And the long for the counter for like the kitchen counter is a graham cracker.
It's a graham cracker like drizzled with chocolate.
Yeah,
It's like a Twix bar.
yeah. And there's like
Awesome.
mint leaves to make the draw, like kind of like fine. It's like mint paste out of mint leaves to make the drawings of each of the people.
Awesome.
It's a really well made cake.
I was gonna say for 5 gold, I sure hope it was.
Yeah. There's even like some iced frosting on it as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is decoratively made to look like rhododendrons on the outside.
Awesome.
That's funny.
Of course, Ariza, you go down. As you go downstairs, the little feet just stop. The bird head turns to you, runs to you, and gives you a hug. Yeah, you hug the small bean. And he smiles. I think Latreus snuck out the window. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is my job. But as people are waking up, everybody who comes downstairs gets a small little bird hug.
Oh.
Actually, Whisper will be in different clothing than normal.
Ooh.
He'll actually be in, like, normal, almost like something you would probably see sailors wear.
Oh, you're in a sailor outfit.
And he has a bright seafoam neck scarf around his neck.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, Racket just like, you see that Racket just does, oh, and he runs upstairs real fast. And he comes.
Monkey brain just went, oh.
And then he comes downstairs real fast. And he has a little sailor's hat.
Oh.
And the little, like how there's usually like a red ribbon on it, but instead it's a seafoam green ribbon. And he takes the note from Tarragon, and he just kind of open it, and he looks at Whisper. Be wise about it.
Whisper gives him the go-ahead.
He opens it, and it's the coupon for 1 free Tarragon to do anything for him. And his eyes just beam, and he gives you a hug, but he cannot quite reach. Cute.
He's like hugging the leg.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. Cute.
Yeah. Yes, there is some stuff in the mail, Ariza.
You open the mailbox and Latreus just appears in front of you with a cake. Is he awake?
Is he awake?
I left at 4 this morning. I knew he'd be up early. I've been walking around town for the past 4 hours so that I could go get this cake.
Wow, yeah.
It cost 5 gold.
And yes, he is awake.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna pull out some little candles. How old is he?
Yeah, you can. While they're outside, Goals hands Racket a little like punching bag dummy of Latreus.
That's glorious.
Whisper.
Upon realizing that. Oh, go ahead.
This is the question. Yes. So you would know how old is he? How old is he?
Both him and Whisper are going up a year because they usually share the same day
Okay.
to make it easier. Whisper is 16 now, starting this year.
All right, and Racket is
11.
Hmm.
They're babies. Oh.
Well, not in Kenku years, but yeah, basically.
I know.
Racket is 11.
I
He
put.
is one
Oh.
Go ahead, John.
1 year off from being an adult.
Wait, so
Jacob, I'm gonna put 30 candles in this game.
30 candles. That's hilarious.
Then I'm gonna control flames to ignite all of them at once.
Mm-hmm.
So just one hand holding the cake, the other hand snap. All of the candles are lit.
Ariza in the mailbox. 2 of the pieces of mail are a letter, and one of them is a job notice.
Not today.
Yes, you
Not
could
today.
have Ariza. That's fine.
We are not doing that today.
Doing what? Work?
The job posting. Not even gonna look at it today. Just gonna with my free hand, I'm gonna just take that out of her hand and I'm going to put it in my pocket.
You take the job posting, but the 2 letters that Ariza still has.
Yep. You can keep the letters, but those job postings come with me.
Yes, you can. Galra, you can do that.
Sweet.
Sweet. I would say that everyone has probably been invited at this point.
Were we also included in the sailor idea or no?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
That was more of a do your own thing if you're comfortable with.
Okay, so
This is
so
something he
would
just
we
does.
have been made aware that that was a thing that was going to happen then? Because if so, I'll happily shell out for
Oh my god.
for sailor hats for everybody. The birthday hats.
Sure.
Party
Cambry.
favors.
Cambry does have a captain's hat.
Of course she does.
Have you all run out and grab presents and things and come in?
Yeah, I made that kid a present.
A little bit later, Octavia comes in. It looks like she has bedhead, and she's just like, not used to being up this early.
It's Racket's special day.
I understand.
And Whisper is in his element cooking. Like, you've seen him cook before, but this is like a new fervor you have not seen.
Um,
I'm gonna put on my stupid sailor hat. And
293 looks. Anybody who has not made sailor hats, I have made parchment hats.
He's got the paper.
I'll take a paper hat.
And there's a tiny one for the mouse.
Yes.
Little itty bitty origami one for the mouse with little ears.
Yes, he puts one on the mouse. There has to be one for the snake too. There's got to be one for
the
the
snake has a paper hat.
The snake
No, the snake
definitely
has a
has an
sailor hat.
actual sailor's hat with like
So-
a speckle of blood on his face.
While you guys are setting up and stuff, Ariza, the 2 letters there, one of them looks, has kind of official handwriting on it, and the other one has your mother's handwriting on it. Something that you know. Very well.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
It was with wisdom, right?
For what?
For the
Cooking.
Yeah, wisdom.
Can I roll advantage for this?
Yes, it is Racket's day.
perfect surf and turf.
You're getting a full course through today.
Yeah.
friends.
But Ariza, you open the letter, and it says, "Dear Ariza, it's so good to see your business is growing and becoming so popular. Many people around town are asking about you, and it just warms my heart. Though, I want this to be just a good newsletter. We need your help. Children have been disappearing again, in a similar way to 5 years ago. If you can figure it out, I'm sure you can find more about Kaikus. Good luck with love, Mom." No. Everybody else kind of having a good time, and Ariza's just kind of like,
It's not my party, and I'll cry if I want to.
What does Racket do with an Atreus dummy?
so you can see like Racket is pretending to do like monk moves like Whisper does, and is trying to, but like does a little bit too strong sometimes and kind of flips and falls over on himself.
Oh, like with the Charlie Brown when they hold the football.
Yeah,
up and then
exactly.
Charlie tries to kick it.
Yeah. And so he's pretending to do all of your guys' fighting styles to fight this dummy, but he is not great at any of them.
Oh,
He
has
has not
a
trained
gun?
an hour in his life.
Nope. He has not.
The only thing he seems to have some natural gift for is smacking it with a stick.
Yeah. But yeah, Whisper, you cook a great meal.
Yes, I made for a little bit of appetizer, seafood rice balls
Mm.
and some creamy seafood soup.
Okay.
And as a final little main thing, crab omelet with rice.
Whew.
And this is only for the morning.
Yeah.
God.
Takes the other without. Okay. So yeah, you guys have your breakfast, and there's many. How many people give their presents to Racket almost immediately, or give Racket's presents almost immediately?
I do not. I wait.
I already did.
You already did. I know. Tarragon already did.
Jacob, I take it the cake came with like a cover.
Yes.
Okay, so Latreus is still just waiting outside with the cover. He's
Okay.
waiting for a cue from Ariza.
You can see, Racket has some other little sweets as well, from like the other NPCs. Octavia gave Racket a little stone raven.
Oh.
That's fucking creepy. So fucking creepy.
Racket, not quite sure what to do with it, just kind of thanks her and puts it
I
away.
figured he'd just be making flying sounds with it, airplane sounds.
Flap, 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 flap.
How do you play with a stone bird?
The wings aren't even
Carefully.
out. It's a perched raven too. That's the worst part. It could be a garden decoration.
Or a fairy garden.
But
I
yeah.
whisper, like, intermitting in the cooking, ask the Royce, hey, have you seen Atreus anywhere?
Ariza crying.
Oh.
He's outside.
Yikes.
Big oof.
Big yikes. Kinda wipes her eyes and pulls herself together. Okay.
You alright?
Yeah. Whisper asked if you were alright, yeah.
He's typing.
I didn't know if she heard. It's my party. I can cry if I want.
It's not my party, and I'll cry if I want.
We'll talk about it later.
If I want to.
Let's focus on Racket now. So you go through, the morning. You have breakfast. It's you eat. Racket mostly plays tag with people.
4 hours later. Any second now.
And then it rolls around lunchtime, and Latreus, you can feel the sun hitting the peak.
How long are they going to keep me out here with a cake?
How long does Ariza realize she was supposed to give the Atreus a signal?
Ariza just kind of brain dead, watching Racket, trying to keep from thinking about anything else.
I'll ray of frost the inside of the container to keep the cake cold.
It's an ice cream cake. No. Like an hour of Racket playing, will finger whistle. Okay. So. There's like that really loud whistle, and Racket just stops dead in his tracks, and he's just like, what?
And I kick the door open with my cloven hooves. And in one hand, I have my flute, my pan flute, and I'm playing Happy Birthday on the pan flute while walking in with this cake.
Minura joins in with her lyre and does another accompanying instrument. And it's everyone, well, whoever does, starts to sing Happy Birthday to Racket. I'm sure Whisper does.
I want y'all to know this cake, because I basically spent the equivalent of $500 on it. This cake is probably way too big to be being held with one hand. So please come and assist Latreus.
293 walks over real quick. I got it.
I passed the cake on to 293.
And he brings it over to the table and sets it down, and it is exactly what I mentioned earlier. It is the entire first floor with ice, sugar icing, rhododendrons on the side, with cookie tables and biscuit chairs and a little graham cracker counter drizzled in chocolate. And Racket you hear brrr, as he's already up to it. And Cambry picks up Racket and puts him on her lap. And he looks. Can't blow candles.
I assume the
Oh
candles
yeah, I
are
forgot
lit
to
at
light
this
them.
point.
And they're all lit. I snap and all 30 candles light.
And he takes a deep breath. And now rats begin pouring out of the walls.
What?
This is the worst day!
Starts raining frogs, rats pour out the walls, just blood dribbling out of everywhere.
And he blows out all of the candles. He looks to everybody. I wish to go on an adventure with you. Everyone's fuck.
You know what? I just scoot over to Whisper and say, it doesn't have to be a dangerous one. Let's just have him do a delivery or something.
Everyone
We still owe the prince an adventure. Just want to point that out. We've been gone for 4 months. We promised an adventure 4 months ago.
Cambry just kind of maybe we. How about you get your presents and maybe think about your wish a little bit more? No, and he just pushes her face away.
Oh.
Or more Does like little kid slap on the cheeks.
Yeah. Deadly or bust.
Wait, what?
God.
Did you learn that?
Where did you learn that? But first,
Whisper.
cake. He looks
Okay,
over
so Racket.
at Ariza. Present! And just
Meanwhile, Latreus has retrieved a knife. Okay, so Racket, all of this is your piece. Just like how the upstairs is all of yours somehow.
he takes the big box and tears open it, and it's just like, oh, controlled gardening. I said that. But mint and tomatoes are not controlled.
Yeah, peppermint will grow all over your fucking yard if you don't plant it in a pot.
Yeah, if you let it, it will run
It is
everywhere. Like
super
strawberries,
invasive.
they also will run. So I hope those strawberries are contained.
They are not.
Oh boy.
Racket's more like challenge accepted.
He kind of drags them over, like, to the door. He's just like, need to place it here. Do it later. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Who hasn't?
sorry.
And then he scurries over to the cake piece that you cut out for him, and he just... He's, like, getting ready to take the cake with his bare hands, but like hesitating because he sees a bunch of plates and he's just like and he does the
You and Whisper have to share this slice.
and he does
okay?
the responsible thing.
Big slice is for half of you, half of Whisper.
And he does the responsible thing, and he puts the cake on the plate.
No, please tell me he puts the cake on the plate with his hands.
Yes, he does.
And then proceeds
Yep.
to tear it apart with his hands.
Yeah, and then he like
Yep.
basically turns the cake into mush with his hands, eats half of the mush, and gives the other half to Whisper.
Oh my god. I love this child.
There's like 4 feathers sticking out of it. He hasn't been pruning recently.
And oh, that's so cute, Ariza. Whisper just gets Nihon steel kitchen knives.
Nippon steel. Glorious
No more
Nippon
KitchenAid
steel
knives.
wings on my plane so I can slice other planes in half.
But yeah, everybody gets slices of cake. What flavor is the cake, Latreus?
It is a vanilla cake with strawberry with chunks of strawberry and raspberries in the center.
Okay. Yeah, and of course some depending on if you get a table or not, or you get some cookie and biscuit and a little bit of graham cracker.
And the frosting is a it's basically just high quality wedding cake.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
293 just kind of looks. You accounted that I don't eat, right?
Yes, I'm very aware.
Thank you. That means more to me than anything.
The snake was actually who was going to get your slice. This was more just for decorative reason.
Why would you give the snake? Is there a rat in there?
Yes. No,
Oh.
I'm kidding. I have no idea.
He just kind of looks at you with like the eyes just glow like, oh my god.
No, I have no idea. Honestly, that snake can have whatever it wants. I'm not getting in its way.
Cannonball eats his piece, and he's just like, normally for a birthday I'd get hammered, but this is a close second.
I slip him a
Beller
beer.
kind of quietly says, I haven't had birthday cake before. Then he kind of just goes ahead and has a little bit and just doesn't say anything else.
Yours has a rock on it with a gun.
With a gun.
And in Primordial on your gun, it does say sunshine.
That's cool. But yeah, he's just kind of looking at it, kind of admiring it. If he could take a picture of it, he would. But he's just kind of like looking at it, looking at the cut and everything, and kind of like just marveling it a little bit before eating it.
Best $500 I've ever spent.
Oh man, it's. Oh, what does Whisper make for lunch, John? Everyone brings out the gift. Thinks about implication. Happy birthday, little rah. Oh.
Oh.
Racket takes the box or takes the gift and just rips it open. Like he's like still chewing his mush of cake. Oh!
Ooh.
He picks it up. Yes. Gold. Wait. Pebble. Rock. And he goes and he finds a pebble and he enchants it with the magic stone cantrip and shoots it at the Latreus punching bag.
Oh my god.
Latreus
And
just sitting there, arm wrapped around Cambry. Yeah, soak it in while you can, you little brat. I'm setting that topiary on fire.
And like a quarter of the punching bag just explodes. And he does the double fist in the air. Yes!
Don't worry, buddy. I can fix it.
I can mend that for you. Oh. So, that's an outside toy. So, what does Whisper make for lunch? As they had cake first.
Oh, for lunch? Depending on how... This will probably be, I guess, a mixture of lunch and dinner, depending on how full they
Okay,
get.
I think that's fair.
And this is a special recipe taught to him by his foster grand. This is a grand recipe.
It's shark fin soup.
Oh no.
No,
Oh, yeah,
it is. He goes over because he kind of cooked it because he made all the seafood, but then he was making something extra, but it was like taking
It takes longer, yeah.
And he just brings out a large, fat-looking pie.
Oh? A shepherd's pie?
It's... Racket recognizes it, obviously.
You just see that little bird mouth drool.
Yeah, and this is special recipe. Grangran calls beef burn ever turnip and tater and beetroot pie.
Nice.
What?
It's actually, upon closer look, you can see it's like, how tall is Goals?
Goals? Yeah, how tall is Goals?
Average height for a gnome?
So like...
No, how tall is Goals specifically?
Yeah, you're like 3 or 4 feet.
3.5?
3.5? Okay.
It is bigger than Racket and almost as big as Goals.
That's not a pie.
Yes.
Strength check?
Wait. Is a Kenku gonna jump out of it, pie?
It's Latreus, naked, with nipple pasty.
Oh god.
How did you get in there?
I'm 4'11".
How do you
Yes.
know what's
Crabtree
that gonna
do it.
take?
If you wish to know what's in it, it is a very large pie consisting of turnips, potatoes, beets, and beans,
Oh.
and has a side of tomato chutney.
Mm.
Big pie.
Big pie. And everybody gets slices, and it is a hearty, hefty, root vegetable filled meal.
Latreus would probably scarf that shit down and be like, more, more. Given that deer fucking love root vegetables.
Yes, they do. Oh man, and
This
honestly,
is like the best thing you've ever made.
and you guys kind of, for the rest of the night, you kind of mingle. Racket after dinner actually runs outside, taking his planting equipment, and goes to build more garden.
Oh,
wait,
actually,
Racket.
before he goes
Oh.
out, I have him a present to give him.
Yes.
Did you buy him a cap gun?
He fucking wishes. No, so like before Racket goes outside, Galver will pull him aside and he's just like, hey, I've got you a gift. And he goes and he gives him a big jar of honey with the combs and everything in it. And he's like, all right, so it's honey. It's very, very sweet. It's one of my favorite things, but it's best when you share it with someone that you care about. So sharing it with your brother, that might be really good. I hope you enjoy it.
His eyes are sparkling. You can see the glow of the honey inside of his big old black bird eyes. And he gives you a big old hug. Hey, John, can you roll me a sleight of hand check for Racket?
Oh, God.
Alright. Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Oh, and I just realized it's one of his proficient skills, too.
What's your passive
Okay.
perception, Galra, by the way?
Let me see. It is low. It is 15. Well, no, it's not bad. It's 15.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on.
5. I know. His dexterity is... Okay.
Oh my god.
He gives you a hug, and like it's a nice big all, and it's nice. It's a nice warm little bird hug, a cute child that's happy, and goes and he takes some of that honey and eats some of it, and he gives some to his brother, and then he runs outside with his garden equipment, and he's out there for a bit in the evening, as the sun goes down. You can hear the sound of cubes of earth coming out of the ground and moving around and things. He's kind of working on stuff. And then, like, an hour and a half later, you just hear the loudest bang from outside.
Oh, what
That
the
wasn't me.
take? Do I recognize it?
Uh-huh. And
Okay, I'm
Gara,
running outside immediately.
when you hear it, you're like, what the? And then you realize it. Sunshine's not on you.
He is running outside.
And you,
What do I see?
you run outside and you see a big mossy like snowman made of dirt and moss with a hole in it as a Racket just shot it.
Oh my god.
I want to run up out there, see that.
So he's gonna go and check on Racket, and he's just gonna be like, "You all right, buddy?"
Adventure.
He's just gonna hold out his hand.
A gun?
He's gonna hold out his hand.
He kind of looks at you. Does everybody else go to check out what the hell's going on, at least at the
Yes.
window?
Yes.
Latreus is outside.
Outside.
he
Parkour out the window.
he sees you have your hand out to take your gun back, and he turns and he's like, I get bang, 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 and then gives it back to you and runs away.
He's just sighs deeply, puts it away, and he's just like,
Not a single
Never again.
misfire. He's fired that gun more correctly than you have.
false. False.
And
Those were magic bullets, so they disappear.
And he looks at everybody. As you can see, there's this giant dirt man with moss on it, with bullet holes, and he's like, "Now I go on an adventure. I prove I can kill."
Oh my god.
Hey, Racket, quick question.
Yeah,
What's your favorite color?
green.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, did you see that? And I point up, and in the sky, I'm going to cast Fireball, and then control flames on the Fireball to make it spell out "Happy Birthday, Racket" in bright neon green.
He's clapping at that, like
And then I do it
excitedly.
again, and this time it's the bright purple, and it says "Happy Birthday, Whisper."
Mm.
And then I do it again. Or no, I can't do it again. That was my 2 fireballs for the day.
The Racket gives Whisper a big ol' hug, like side hug, while he's watching as the lights go down.
More like he picks him up, put him on his shoulders.
Yeah. A bunch of the neighbors around are like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like some of the neighbors are just like, "What the hell?" Like even some guards have shown up, are like, "Is everything all right here?"
Birthday party.
Right.
Invite only.
Make sure you keep it down.
Yeah, no, I'm out of fireballs, so it's good.
Right. It's got black powder dust on it from being fired so many times, but it's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Didn't misfire once.
No, it's not even that. It's just he touched it.
Mm.
No one else gets to touch it. Why did he touch it? It's mine. No. Anything. If anything.
Oh man.
It's fine.
It's also like, realize he is a kid still.
Yeah. Like, this is a kid, but also this is really fucking dangerous.
Also-
not anyone can pick this up.
Galra
I
put
know.
their
Or
guard.
should pick it up.
Galra put their guard down. I had to take the opportunity.
Yeah.
A part of him is proud, but another part of him is just like, why did you touch my things?
And you can also see next to the massive strawberry bush that he has the potted plants of mint and tomatoes and some other things he's growing. But then, after he gets that over with, he uses Control Earth to like put all the dirt back to where it should be and regrow the grass. And he walks a couple of steps and he just falls over on the ground and he starts snoring.
Oh, poor baby's
tuckered out.
tired.
Yeah, Whisper picks him up and cradles him.
And
Why?
the rest of the night goes on smoothly as a pretty successful birthday for Racket and Whisper. This is where I'm going to end the session off.